And we are live. Feliz Navidad.
Do, 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 do.
Feliz Navidad.
Da, 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 da. What's the rest
What
of
was
that
that?
song?
What was that? What was that joke I posted the other day? Uh,
Uh-uh.
I can't remember it now. What's up, the moose?
Hello, everybody.
That was a good one too.
What's that?
That joke I placed about the guy who was gonna crap himself and he was singing to the song Feliz Navidad. Navidad.
Yeah, I saw it. I think like the week before you shared it.
Okay,
Yeah,
it popped up on Facebook. I said, "Oh, that's funny."
I think I saw it on.
Santa.
There it was.
Howdy,
What's
howdy.
up? What's up, Russ?
I'm not echoing or anything, am I?
No,
Nah, nah.
you sound good.
Okay.
New shop or setup rather. Your shop
It's,
now.
I'm in my garage. It's nice and cool out here.
Yeah.
It's
What's up,
it.
Des? Christopher. What's up, buddy? Bat. NVL. The Moose. I saw Dutch in here earlier too. Dutch.
70 degrees right now.
It's kind of humid here. It's been,
Oh, it's super. It's been cloudy for 3 days. It's been raining for 2 days. It finally
yeah,
stopped raining today. It's just been overcast.
it rained
Mister
here a little bit, but you know, not
Mister
much.
Jeff Webner. How you, buddy?
Judge Webb. Hello, man. There's Dez and Moose and NBL. Kent was here earlier.
Yeah, I saw. He sent me a picture of some sausage links. Guess
Then he's probably still watching.
he's smoking meat using the Mi Amigo.
92% humidity. That's a lot of sausage.
Yeah, it looks good. Mi Amigo and cheddar cheese. I'm assuming it's beef.
Could
I
be
guess it
pork
could
and
be pork. Could be pork. Didn't say.
jalapeno
Pork
cheddar, maybe.
India.
Mi Amigo, cheddar cheese. That's all it says. Madwood. Boy, it's gonna bug the crap out of me now.
What's that?
What that guy was singing to. If I don't, what
Oh,
did he say?
I can find that for you real quick.
I thought that was funny as hell. So did you set up out there, Rush? Because it is cooler.
Yeah, I remember I set up that one time, and I don't know, I felt like a little change of scenery.
Yeah, it is definitely different.
Got me some beer out here. I got I got all this set up on this adjustable flat top pitch the spits. That's what all this
Okay.
is resting on. About the right height.
Yeah. What's up, Jay?
Well, I don't have to lean my screen way back. Actually, I got it leaned down a little bit.
Do not play that video or turn off your sound if you're gonna play it.
Yeah, there's
No.
the new mag drill, Demoose. I got to shoot a video with it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That thing's a beast, man.
But that's the one you were looking for.
I'm sure it is, but if I can't play it, that's just
Well, I'm just turn off the just mute yourself.
no. I get it, but it doesn't have captions on it, right? So they don't know what he's saying.
Oh, hold on. Let me check. Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Please be a fart. That's what it was.
Yep. It's Feliz Navidad, but
Yeah,
it'd be a fart.
you have to hear it to appreciate it, really. But he's got it. He's got it in there perfect. You have to listen to it.
That's what this guy does. He'll take songs and change the lyrics to it.
It's all right. It's
Hmm.
really good. I like it. Trying to.
Look at your fish over there in the corner, trying to look at the
He,
tree, probably.
he sharded.
Coming to you, Russ. I thought it was pretty good.
Is that what is that? That video?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll play it later. That way you don't.
yeah. You have to listen to him singing it to really appreciate
Or
it.
you can just mute your sound and play it.
Yeah, he's spot on.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on.
Spoiler alert: it wasn't a fart.
Look at Rose.
Please be a fart.
Yeah,
Please be a fart. Please be a fart. I didn't. I don't remember the rest of it.
I saw it the other day and I laughed about it. I said, "This fool. I might be okay if I don't push too hard. Please be a fart."
Please be a fart. Please be a fart. Oh my goodness.
You need to rename this live to "Please Be a Fart."
Yeah.
I think I can do that. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Uncle Steve. Good evening, sir.
Judge Webb, if you'd went to Iola this past July, you would have got one of these shirts. Iola Car Show. And it would have said this on the back of it. Oh. Oh well, maybe next year. I doubt I'll go back. I've done been twice. That's nerve wracking, all them flights and trying to make deadlines at airports and all that crap. Not over that mess.
Yeah, I see.
Too many drones up in the sky right now for me to be flying.
Yeah.
Man, that's getting crazy. Ain't y'all think keep
Apparently, they shot one down.
They did
Apparently, they did. Yeah.
today.
Last couple of nights.
I ain't heard that one yet.
But they had one was the governor of Michigan said that it was interfering with flights
Yeah, some of them.
at the airport.
Even if that's just people flying drones, that's illegal to do that crap.
It's
Must be illegal to shoot drones down, but I guess the military, I mean, the police can do whatever they want to, when it comes to stuff like that, or military, whoever.
Hope you're all ready for a big day. Pretty much, Steve. Not a whole lot going to happen, but yeah, we're best we're going to do. I think we're going to the multiple family thing. We're going to celebrate actually this coming weekend with my granddaughter and us, and she says she can be with her dad and all that on the 25th. But that's all we got going on. I think we'll have a turkey again.
Do you want to have a turkey?
My daughter's cooking this time. It doesn't matter to me. I can have a turkey. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I'll send her a text.
How about some gross jelly beans?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I was talking with Derek last night. He was wanting to know would we be able to go over to his place on the Christmas Eve, and I said I don't know. I haven't talked to Serena, so I talked to her after. She says she's got to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so don't like we're doing anything.
Yeah. They'll be right there at home.
Yep.
Crazy. I hope they
texted him
take
that
care
way.
of her.
Huh?
I say I hope they take care of her, dedicated as she is.
Yeah. My other son, I don't know if let's see. Yeah, he'll be up in Philadelphia on the 25th. They're doing Christmas up there, then they're coming back. And they're bringing a car up there for her daughter or something. They're
Yeah.
towing it up with his truck and a car trailer, car hauler.
Whatever, did you ever find anything about his car, his truck rather? Got messed up?
Oh, he's just gonna pay to get it fixed. $800. He can get it to where you never know it happened. He still don't know what happened. I think it happened out in the parking lot. I think somebody hit him. I don't know what could have drove a hole in it like that. Something sharp, but crazy.
Yeah.
That crap pisses you off. Brand new truck. Hell, just bought the thing, man. Paid $50,000 for a truck, and somebody pops a hole in the back of it. Crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean, it ain't big. It's just a small area. That's the reason it won't cost that much to get it fixed. But
still, I mean, something.
he's 800. I mean, he's got like a $2,000 deductible on it, so he's not even going to tell the insurance about it. That's good because it'll go on the permanent record. Just get it fixed and forget it. Make it look like it never happened. It looked like somebody took a knife and a hammer and just drove the knife into it to pierce it like that. I mean, that's what it looks like. I know that ain't what happened, but that sure is what it looked like.
Yeah, I lurked a little bit on Let Dez's live. I ain't been in too much. I mean, I've been screwed my knee up. I've been on a little bit of flex raw. It knocks me out. I just don't feel like dealing with things. I just been on a down low a couple of days.
Yeah. What'd you do to your knee?
I don't know.
Just went to hurting.
Waiter.
Beginning to wonder if I've got water on the knee.
I had that one time when I was young, like at 18. My knees started swelling up for no reason. My mother said, "You got water on your knee like that," and that knee's been bad ever since. I mean, eventually swelling went down and all that, but that knee never was the same after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to think it is. Water on it. I didn't do. I mean, I vaguely
your knee
remember bumping into something. What's up?
Is your knee swollen up?
A little bit, not a whole lot. I can stand on it, stand up, and I know like there's a little bit of something there, but it's not an issue whatsoever. But go to bend that knee a little bit.
Yeah.
Excruciating.
Mine swelled up and the skin got real tight around it. You know how it does, and couldn't really flex it or anything. And I was young. I don't know what it was. It's back when I used to surf, and I remember we went into some really cold winter. And, trying to surf in the winter. We had wetsuits on, but they're real thin. I don't know if something that caused. I don't know what caused it, but it lasted a while. A little while, a couple weeks. Then eventually went back down.
My other knee's been operated on, and this one, I mean, because you get on your knees a lot with laying floors and stuff.
Yeah.
I usually wear knee pads, but I had a little job this week, and it was just 3 days. And if I was on my knee, it was only long enough just to paint a piece of a baseboard, like 3 foot of a baseboard. That was about it.
Yeah.
It's been
I
just
got to. My son's supposed to be dropping that car off when I was telling you about it that needs a water pump.
yeah.
But you got to get into where the timing chain all is to replace it. He finally decided to just let me do it. He's gonna pay me the money and let me do a video with it. But I told him, I said, well, I can't do it right away. I said, I got 2 videos this week. I know I got to shoot plus edit. I said, be later on in the week where I can even touch it. But you can go ahead and bring it over here. It's drivable. Just got to keep the water, topped off.
Live Thanksgiving, extra family day. Cool. Yeah, I saw your Flexerol post, man. Hojo, those Flexerols, they knocked me out, man. They just flat knocked me out. Cool, I made it just in time for the old segment. I was telling Simon earlier, man.
Geritol generation.
Yeah.
Telling me what?
But how those Flexerols knocked me out?
Yeah. Just take one or what?
Oh, yeah, it's been about an hour ago,
Oh, this is gonna be a real short life.
just before dinner.
Let's see if we make it an hour.
Yeah. I had one this morning, so it's already in my system. Night Lance. Almost. Says anybody heard from Randy lately? I haven't heard from Randy for a while.
I haven't. Ain't heard from nobody really.
He posted that video on Monday, and that's like the last thing I saw.
He posted a video?
Yeah, he was up on top on the tower.
Oh, yeah. I seen that. I thought you meant on YouTube.
I guess he has new friends now. He don't need any of his old friends anymore.
Oh, Sleeper's all butthurt. It's okay. You have your fish.
These dudes. I tell you what, man. I'm hoping they don't grow this tank before spring.
Stop feeding them.
What I'll do if they do.
You have to put half in the other tank.
Yeah, they eat all them fish up in there.
Hmm.
I had a cook plan and everything, man. I was like, I ain't messing with it. I ain't even messed with the cleaning of the tanks until today. I should have done that Friday.
Uh-oh.
Pardon me.
After I did sorry, Christy. After I did the last,
Christy in 3, 2, 1.
after I did the last treatment on the tank. Please be a fun.
What's up, Hammy?
Please be a part. Please be a part.
I am here per request.
A fart in the wind.
Fart in the wind. Him fart.
You are a request.
Oh, we're just freaking whoa.
Police stopped my car. What?
Police. Oh, Troy V. Were you driving it? Another piece version.
Oh, I see. Police stopped my car.
Oh, okay.
My car.
Police stopped my car.
No, that's funny, but okay. I will always go with a fart joke.
Hey, it's got my curiosity up about the one with Mama and the Santa Claus.
I can go look for it if you want.
It's
It
funny.
was funny in the 70s, damn it.
Yeah. 50 years ago, I would have been 16. It might have been funny when I was 16.
So you got, is the Skill Savvy video one of the two, or are they both cooking videos?
What's that?
I said, is one of them Skill Savvy, or are they both cooking videos?
Well, this review I'm doing on that mag drill sitting behind me, that's going to be on Skill Savvy and my cooking video or cooking channel, since what I'm doing with it. And then I got to turn right around and shoot a video for I was supposed to already done it using this Pits and Spits hybrid. And then I don't know what the rest of the month is. I got that A smoke coming in. I know I got to do that towards the end of the month or the first week in January is what they told me. They didn't give me a certain date or anything.
It's just going to be on the cooker. It's just going to be another specific phase or a specific thing it does. Like, are you going into pizza oven this time, or?
I'm not using that one. I'm using the Pits and Spits hybrid. I'm not using the
LSG. Yep,
yeah, I need to get back on the LSG. Hell, it's been 5 weeks since I posted a cooking video, man. It's just flying by. I was like, good God. I got lazy in November because I had older content that was doing pretty good, so I didn't even worry about posting, you know. But now I'm at a point I need to start posting again. But yeah.
Yeah, I had some videos stockpiled, but they're mostly all the adventures, super adventures. I got all kinds of videos in there. I just haven't been into it.
What, are they fishing videos or what?
No, railroad walks, trains,
No.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I just got this drill in Friday, and then the cutters for it came in yesterday, and they shipped it. They shipped it on they must be paying for the most least expensive FedEx there is, you know, because I requested it instead of them asking me for it. Because normally when they ask me to do something, I mean 3 days it's in my freaking driveway. It's like holy crap, you know, it's fast. So that's one thing I could figure that, or it's the time of the year with Christmas and everything, you know, everything being backlogged. That could be exactly what it is. I hate FedEx. So man, I swear they kept updating this thing was supposed to have been here Monday, and Tuesday come along, no change on the app, you know. Then Wednesday it said it would be here finally said, but it took it like 3 days before it even updated. It was like, where the heck is it? And then, like I said, the cutters come in a day late, but they come from a different destination. They come from California. The actual drill itself came from South Carolina. I guess they got warehouses, different places here in the States. Vivor.
Yeah, they would have to.
You know, there's Home Depot and Lowe's. All of them have Vivor tools now. And I tell you what, they're coming a long way with it. Like this drill behind me, that thing's built good. It's like, dang.
What's up, Goose? Eddie? Eddie.
Double dog.
Good to see you back in the doing some videos there, Charlie. Ugly dog lures. When I was looking for a shelving unit yesterday, Vivor's even got shelving units out.
They got just about anything, man. It's crazy. It tells you who the actual manufacturer is on most of these tools. All they are just, they're just rebranding all this stuff. That's why sometimes you get something that, and then other stuff is pretty dang good. It depends on which manufacturer they get it from, you know. I forgot how uncomfortable this chair was. If you're just sitting here for an amount of time, it cuts your blood off.
You can see it, but you know it's there. What Henry's talking about. I didn't name it live.
Oh, I rechanged. I changed the name to Are You Live?
Okay.
And you look on the top left hand corner next to the little duck.
Please be a fart, yeah. I should have known better.
Should have said something.
I'm ready to just go crash right now.
30-minute live, that ain't bad.
I'm going to try to go for an hour at least.
Dang, I drug all this crap out here for an hour. but I don't do that crap no more. Microphone, headphones, computer, a thing of beer right here. Had to set my light up.
No, Simon changed it.
Yeah, I changed it about 5 minutes after we started.
Yeah, he's got powers here. He can do whatever he wants with the channel. What's up, Mike? Everybody, did you guys check out the Grill Sergeant video yesterday on that?
I did.
Steak cooker. No, I didn't.
High
Is that
cook?
the one where it flips the grill?
No.
It's like a basket. You know, flip the basket.
No.
You know, flip it back. I saw a video, a commercial for one of those. It's got a fire pan you crank up, raise up, and then it's got a basket like a train pump handle. You push it down, it takes this basket and flips it over, and you push it again, it flips it back the other way. It looked pretty cool. Another one of them grills you'll never get. I'm sure it's all kinds of money.
You haven't filmed a cooking video in a while, have you, Lance?
No, I haven't. I really haven't. We're getting a little bit of grief from the some of the barbecue community, a couple people. And they're right. I should have done it, but I had full plans. I put the piece of meat in the freezer. Actually, I had the wife put a piece of meat in the freezer because I wasn't going to cook it. I just to stay off my foot,
Yeah.
my leg rather. I said, ain't no way I'm gonna be able to cook it. I said, why don't you walk over and take it out of the fridge and put it up in the freezer. So now it's got to be thawed.
I got a pork butt thawing out in the refrigerator. It should be almost thawed. And then some other stuff for that video. I'm gonna do those hot dog burn-ins, but I'm not gonna fire up that big old pit just for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do a pork butt, and I'm gonna start it with the offset and then finish it with the pellet grill part of it. Or
Yeah.
that's gonna be run into a long cook. I'm gonna get up early that morning,
Your,
whatever day it is this week.
your fish are chasing another fish back there.
Huh?
Yeah,
Animal
they're
fish.
just messing around. They're playing, going back and forth.
One of them looks like it's scared out of his out of his mind. It's the bigger fish chasing it.
I was gonna throw out. We had 2 pork butts in the freezer, but I just ended up doing one. I figure I'll leave one in there.
Yep.
Two
When's
right away.
Christmas next week, right? Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
What's up, Steven?
Well, Steve, what's up, bud? It's next week, not this weekend. The following week. It's a Wednesday. A week from this coming Wednesday. Already here. Come and gone.
Years are flying by, man.
Yeah.
I remember year before last, like yesterday, when everybody got so drunk on that long live that went all night. Remember that? Or half the night?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like 6 hours.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Dutch,
Last year, I don't remember much about it.
Dutch, them sausage, ham or beef? Or pork or beef?
Or both.
Or none.
Oh yeah, or none.
They're fish.
Chicken, man.
Drunk.
Pork sausage.
Pork sausage, okay. Yeah, actually, I took my video. Excuse me, that's what my video was this week. It was going to be using that Mi Amigo. I haven't used it yet. I haven't even tasted it yet.
Jack's Drinkwater did he called it the Eye of the Tiger Queso Burger. I watched it yesterday. That's pretty darn good looking burger, but he used that same seasoning, Uncle Steve's, that you mentioned. What's the name of it?
Mi Amigo.
What?
Mi Amigo.
Mi Amigo. Yeah, Jax is starting to post content again after all this time.
Sugar gravy candy, yeah. So is he? Is that what his plans are? Is get back into, or is he just pop the video out?
I hadn't really talked to him. I don't know. I know he just bought a freeze dryer, and I don't know. I know he owns like 2 of them businesses that he's in, and it keeps him really busy. I don't know if that's if maybe he got some free time now or what, But that or he just hated looking at the numbers. Because he used to be real good. Heck, I think he's got like 70,000 subscribers. Used to get decent views, but like somebody pulled the plug on him.
Yeah, he shot up there.
Yeah, he was rolling there. He's had a few videos do very well.
Who's this again?
Jack Drinkwater.
Drinkwater.
He's got that long goatee that comes all the way down.
No.
What's up, Googan?
Here, he don't wear a mustache, just this goatee. I don't know if I think he still has the same logo. It's like a goat it's a picture of a goat or it's not a photo. It's
What's it called? Jack's what?
Jax is JAXX drink water. He was smart. He just called it his name of himself. He can post anything he wants. He used to do a lot of hiking videos. That's how he
Right.
got it started. Then they kind of turned into cooking.
66,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I knew he was close to 70, but he used to get some decent views. But when everybody's channels started to tank, he was one of them. Yeah, I like Jax. We go out and eat with him every now and then. Him and his wife. They call him Jax, and his wife's name is Jasmine. We call her Jazz. Jax and Jazz.
Is that right?
Cool couple.
Well, I knew y'all had collabed
Cooking.
before on brisket. Was it? Was it brisket cook y'all did collab on? What's up, Lep?
We did that over at Derek's, and plus he's been on a few other videos with me and Brian Ducharme right down here where Brian used to do all his barbecue and beef jerky and stuff,
Yeah.
And came down a few times for that. Plus, he come a few times without me there, just him and Brian. And matter of fact, he got one of the snack stick videos he did with Brian that really took off. The stuff that didn't know when to stop. Yeah, Jack's Drinkwater Southern Cooking and Barbecue. It used to just be Jack's Drinkwater. Then he added all that to that once he got out of the hiking part. He's pretty fit. I mean, he's very fit. But what he does for a living requires it. Not getting into his business or anything.
That sounds good, Mike. Shrimp and grits in the morning. Can't complain about that.
He did a short one time. It was one of them Krispy Kreme burgers. Yeah, everybody's seen that Krispy Kreme smash burger. He did
Right.
that, and that sucker, he got millions of views. And I asked him one day, I said, "You get anything out there?" He said, "Yeah, they sent me $100." Because shorts didn't really pay them, but you could win a bonus if you got enough views. Like, boy, that's a shame. If that had been a long form video, that sucker would have made him some money, big time. Nice little check, big check.
So what? Is he just can't turn around and do that, or it just wouldn't be the same?
What's that?
I said he can't just turn around and do that, or it just wouldn't be the same.
I don't know. It was a short. You know how some of them shorts just take off.
Yeah, but you're saying something he should have done a long form. I'm wondering why he didn't do a long form.
Oh, I don't know. It probably wouldn't have got the same views. I don't know. I'm just talking.
I think George 805 Barbecue did one of those using Krispy Kreme donut for the roll, hamburger roll.
Yeah. I actually made them one time here at the house. I didn't care for them. I was going to try it before I did the video, but I decided not to.
Yeah. Too sweet for me.
Yeah, too much sweet going on. Big little checks from our hard work, time, effort. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they gave him $100 bonus, and that took a while.
I just saw something where YouTube is increasing his rates on something, increasing the cost on something. I don't know if it's that Prime thing that you can join or what.
For Amazon?
YouTube?
Oh, YouTube?
Premium?
They raised it again?
So I saw something about I don't know what they're raising. There's something about they're raising something on YouTube.
Well, really, all they got is premium, to where you don't have to watch ads, and then they got YouTube TV, and that's one of. I used to have YouTube TV until it got ridiculous. They almost doubled in price. I'm like, screw that. We got satellite and everything else. I don't need this.
Hey, Brian.
Brian?
Krispy Kreme donut smash burger sounds like diabetes. Yeah.
Diabetes on the bun.
It's kind of that play on sweet and salty. I didn't care for it. I'd rather have a good smash burger over that any day. But it made for a good short video anyway. for jacks. Do.
Congrats to those who made it. Love that we are in the same game.
I don't think nobody that truly made it is even in this chat. If you're talking about YouTube.
Sal was saying something about some guy who went live last night. He was watching them and he had crazy views.
Yeah, be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, well.
I saw him on the panel with Gary last night. So I said, when I saw that, I said, he's feeling good.
Who's that?
Sal.
Oh.
Or Eddie. Maybe it was Eddie.
It must have been Gary, because I saw
It was Gary.
Double Dogs, and I was in and out of Gary's. I fell asleep because towards the end of Gary's.
Debbie. Des. She went live.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. Debbie Des Debbie. Everybody pushed that time in. I started with a lot of channels.
I've started with a lot of channels, and they are super successful getting them checks. I hear you.
I venture around. I watch this one guy. There's someone else that used to do that. I'm assuming they still do it. I'm not sure if they do it or not. But I watch this one guy. He'll take an old video and he'll cut it up and make 6 more videos out of it. And just keeps doing that and doing that and doing that. But he's got over 1 million damn subs. So, jeez, oh flip.
I found this channel last night. Just it was in my on my homepage. You know, suggested, recommended, whatever. It's called Big Time, I think. It's 2 guys. They're kind of funny actually, but they do automotive work and stuff. But they got a nice spin to it. They went into a Harbor Freight, and I never knew this about Harbor Freight, but Harbor Freight has that Icon brand. That's the name of it, Icon. And they're saying that is Harbor Freight's top brand, and it's comparable, the quality and all, to Snap-on and other big names. And we went to Harbor Freight today. I had to get one of these drill press vices, and I was looking at them and said, damn, they are pretty good looking. I mean, it's pretty good looking quality, and it's not cheap price even. I mean, it's not like Snap-on, but it's still pretty pricey for Harbor Freight. But I think in the future, now that I know that, when I need some, I'll get it in that brand. You know, I definitely need more wrenches. But I usually buy a lot of their cheap shit, like this little vise. I think it was $19. Oh, it's a low profile drill press vise.
Oh yeah.
And I got to make something for this drill, because when I use it, I'm going to use it on my table, but I'm going to elevate it. I've got it sitting on a piece of 1/2-inch plate that I ordered. And that plate, I'm going to make it where I can raise or lower it, and this thing can slide under it. And it's got these where you can lock them down with bolts, and it'll slide. But you know, I got in my head what I want to do, but I needed that vise. So my buddy Robert come by here today, and we hauled butt to Harbor Freight in Gosha. Yeah, but for $19, can't beat that. I mean, they had some high price ones, but that's all I need. No, it's not a Torillo press. Torillo. Tortilla.
Yep.
I
Tortilla.
have a tortilla press. I have a couple of them.
Not in that room, you don't.
Nope, they're in the. Actually, one of them's in the very back room, and then the other one's in the kitchen. Just one of those tortilla, like for corn tortillas. I put that on a stove before and put flour tortillas, like make my own in a ball. And while it's heating up, press it down, kind of like Chud's little tortilla maker. Same
Yeah,
principle, but it's one of those store bought ones. Cast iron works great.
I got one of them too. Little cast
Yeah,
iron tower.
you put them on a little on a burner, heat it up, get it up to about I don't know 350, 400, and press that tortilla, and you'll hear it making that funny racket, and then break it loose. And the thing about it, like if you just take and try to press the flour tortilla, as soon as it hits the skillet, it starts shrinking. But if you
Right.
do it the way I just did, it locks that shape in. It don't get thick and it won't shrink. It locks it in. That's how they do it. Of course, they got machines that do it. They'll actually roll them out and cook them at the same time to where it holds that shape and thinness.
He was in here earlier.
He
And
was.
beyond, where he's at now? He's lurking.
He be lurking.
I've got that heavy duty freaking press like I used on them Cuban sandwiches that I bought. That would do good tortillas too. Top and bottom heats up at the same time.
Maybe he left because it's been a while.
Man, that's like all my motivation to cook things like that is went slap out the window. I used to be on top of it. I got to get some of that back, get my mojo back.
602 was the last thing he commented.
Jay talking about, I guess, his videos. He puts out a lot of shorts.
Who's that?
Jay Buzz. He
Hmm.
puts out a lot of shorts.
Oh,
I guess that's what he's talking about, ready to run out of music.
Yep. I mean, you can use YouTube music or
that's
shorts.
what I do nowadays. I quit paying for it. I used Epidemic for about 4 or 5 years, and I quit paying now. I got to where I don't even hardly use music anymore, which I don't do shorts hardly ever. If I do, I'll snag something off of YouTube.
What'd you say? He can't use YouTube music, Simon?
You can
Oh yeah.
for a short.
Yeah.
I might want to think about doing that myself.
What's
Well,
that?
more money saved every month. That
Cut up your videos.
the music,
Oh, just
Oh,
use YouTube. Yeah.
upbeat music, pay on that monthly.
Just
Do
yeah.
it. Do with that too. I was just telling Sal this morning that I think it was this morning, maybe it was last night.
You spelt it right. MMA. Lance, pronounce that.
Tortillas.
Tortilla.
Tortilla.
Tortilla. Tortilla. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it looks like tortilla, don't it?
it's tortilla.
Shorts with music. To radio views, I'm running short on music.
Torties. They actually got a sandwich in Mexico, I think, called a torta.
A torta. Yep.
So I caught the tail end of Rick's video. And I went back and watched a little bit of it, but then the wife called for dinner. So he was saying it's not cancer, on his lung now?
He had a spot on his lung that they took a look at it. They did a biopsy, and it turned out to not to be cancer on his lung.
Are you talking about
So
Rick?
Rick,
yeah. So
What about? I was gonna
what's
say,
the
what about his neck? What's going on with it?
he starts chemotherapy and radiation. I think on Tuesday.
Ugh.
that's what that's for then? So I heard him saying he had to start it. So that's what it's for. Those two other spots. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, it was only 15 minutes, so it's not that long.
Some hers chips the other day. So good. Yeah.
Hers.
Actually, I bought a little snack bag of them myself. It was jalapeno kettle cook. Just $3 for that little snack bag. You grab for your hot dog or something. $3 for that damn thing. So next bag up, they've made it smaller and it's $7.
I was gonna say we went to Walmart one day and I was man, we need some chips and I was looking at Doritos, you know, not their biggest bag, but a pretty good sized bag, and it was like $8 and something.
Yep.
Like, holy crap! I put it back.
Yeah.
I said, man, I ain't been in the store in a while, obviously.
Yep.
Arena's like, I told you. Good gracious. Just buy
Yeah.
some of that off brand shit. It's way cheaper. I can enjoy it just as much.
Or make your own tortilla chips and fry them yourself and get the flavor you want.
Yeah. I ended up getting something. I can't remember what it was, but they were like $1.50 a bag, you know. It's like I can't remember what they were. They were some great value brand or something, you know. But good enough. You don't poop it out anyway. Why spend a fortune?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
I did
eaten
not see those.
those crab flavored chips.
Yeah, I did
Uh,
not see those.
what brand is that? It's not Air hers or however you said that. It's the other one from the East Coast. It got that old bay flavor. Uh,
Utz,
huh?
Utz,
What?
Utz, UTZ
Yeah,
chip.
Utz. Yeah, that's
Huh?
it. I couldn't understand what he was saying. I thought that's what he was saying, but I wasn't sure.
Uh,
Utz.
I got barbecue ribs and jalapeno poppers.
I'm picking
I
this
did the
up.
jalapeno cheddar cook, or not cheddar cook,
I got
kettle
barbecue ribs
cooked.
and jalapeno poppers. Sounds good. Yeah, Utz or Oots, however you say it.
mm,
Yeah, they're made out in Pennsylvania.
I like oots.
Yeah, we can buy that kind of stuff around here at some stores.
I did not see the crab ones.
Huh?
I did not see the crab ones.
Oh.
We got that company over in Louisiana called Zapp's Potato Chips, and they got crawl taters.
Yeah, we have Zaps here, but we don't. I've not seen that one yet.
Yeah, they fry theirs in peanut oil. They're real crunchy, like kettle fried chips.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
yeah, I like the kettle fried chips.
They got a bunch of flavors, but that's one that we used to get all the time.
Okay, you want to? You want to?
Huh?
NBL asked if he can open up a beer before I shut down. What? So what? Is it going to go bad if I shut down? I like how you waited right here at this time.
Yeah. And we drink it real fast.
Oh well, you in this live? I'm gonna go in there and see what's going over on the East Coast with the drone situation. I've been following that. I don't know if there's really anything to follow or not. If it's just people that normally don't look in the sky, all of a sudden they're looking. Oh, I see one. They're looking at freaking airplanes, probably. Who knows?
I said, Tommy, I saw him, someone on Facebook. He posts picture like something about drones. He said the only time they really start complaining they see all these drones is because I guess the police and military sent up a bunch of drones looking for it, and then people start saying, "Hey, you got all these drones up in the air, but they're actually belong to the police department, military."
Well, supposedly Maryland's had a few. You ain't noticed anything out of the ordinary, have you?
They have been somewhere pretty close, actually. King George, Virginia. Um,
Okay.
that's 30 minutes from me,
Yeah.
south of me.
Yeah. Maybe the aliens are taking over. Somebody needs to.
Buffalo beat Detroit.
Yep.
You showed us early. You gotta get in line for early bird special, Red Lobster. No, you can take it over. You've had drones showing up in the Bowie lands. I didn't see the ones in Bowie. Yeah, I like that. Come on, MBL. Put a face behind the text.
Yeah, let's bully NBL like we bullied Randy to get on YouTube.
I'm going. You're scared too.
Yep.
I see Mustard Dutton was killed off on Yellowstone tonight.
Ooh, fancy.
Still come and watch. What's weird about the drones is that the police department can't see the heat signature. I do find that a little
My
odd.
lasers don't work with
There
the.
were some government agents said they didn't have the right to shoot him down. I'm like, bullshit.
People can shoot them down. Might get in trouble, but they can shoot them down.
I don't know. I like that blue better. Let's try this blue. Yeah, that one looks well. Let's try this one. That was too dark right there. You got baby blue. Yeah, I don't like that.
Matches your shirt.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Oh goodness.
So I guess the New Year's thing is just going to be a hit or miss.
Sounds like it.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't see there's any big reason to make big plans about it. I mean, you're going to be there, you're going to be there.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll go an hour and a half that night. I ain't even finished my first beer. I got to lug all that crap back in the room. I
thought that was all protected air anyway. So if you're in there, why they need your permission to shoot it down? I thought that was already protected airspace all around the Capitol and stuff.
The president would have to shoot. They can't even wake ours up. Huh? What? Huh? What? You're wrong.
Make Ellie throws you on what?
Don't make throws your own deck. No.
Don't know what that is.
Well, I guess if it was wartime for real in this country, they'd be shooting down whatever they deem a threat, wouldn't they?
Right. That's the way I see it.
They shot that balloon down, but it traversed the entire United States and got out over water before they did it.
Well, not only that, but what I would say, they got to be up to no good if they haven't come forward and say, hey, it's me. I'm just, just flying my drones around. Nothing's wrong here.
Yeah, I heard all kind of stuff that they were, every night they would fly back east over the Atlantic like they were launching from a ship. some sort of cargo ship or something where they're recharging them or whatever they do. And then the next day, and that's another thing. Nobody sees them during the day. They don't fly them during the day. It's just a night thing. How do you really know what the hell you're looking at? It's you get people in a frenzy like that, they're gonna think they've seen all kind of stuff, and that's what the government's trying to say, that a lot of what people are seeing are actually manned aircraft, legal with numbers and got their proper lights and everything, and and I get that. Who knows? I guess if there's anything to worry about, we'll know soon enough.
Right. I thought all those things are battery operated. I didn't think they'd be fuel.
Well, I've heard different things too. I've been watching this show. I just kind of stumbled across it, and what's it called? Disclosure Tonight. It's not a very old channel at all, and they got all kind of ideas, and people join in on a panel like this right here and giving their 2 cents worth and blah blah blah. And it's just, I'm like, oh man, I don't know about all this. People's writing in a lot more to it than what it really is, probably.
Yeah, that could be it too. Sending coordinates back.
Yeah.
For bomb strikes.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was saying that today, a DJI drone, like you buy, like I had one time, that they build it into their machines that if they go over any kind of military base, they stop. Kind of like they have that obstacle avoidance built into them, but you can turn that on or off. And that's why I almost lost mine that time. I think I told you about it. We're on a sailboat and I was bringing it back, and it'd get so far and just stop because of the mast and the sails and everything. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to turn that off. We finally got it. We kept moving up the boat to where I could get it in close enough to where Derek grabbed it by one of the legs and pulled it in. But supposedly built into them through DJI, if they hit, like if they're going to the perimeter of a military base, they just like they obstacle points. They just sit there and hover.
It's like they hit a wall.
They'll go backwards, side by side, but they won't go forward. But you can make your own drones, get them in kits and stuff, and they're not going to have that built into them. Drones are foreign country, but probably aliens they known about for years. Yeah. Yeah, I still think there's something to that too.
I think there is too, but like Troy said, and I'm right on the same page with him, I don't trust anything the news or government has to say anymore.
Me either. Or people. It's what I'm saying, in general. It's like you hear all these stories, like, who do you believe?
Does in 3, 2.
Yeah.
The drones are practicing for New Year's. There you go.
Whatever happened with Amazon here? I don't know. Probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, they were toying with the idea of having drones deliver packages. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Haven't heard no more about it.
Well, some neighborhoods that wouldn't be so good, like this one.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're definitely putting out them electric vans all over the area, though. See more and more of them things.
They're
on
I
top
saw
of
they were doing fast food delivery robots. So, like I think it was LA. It was a little robot on wheels with like a hot box where they would put like a pizza whatever, and then they would send it off to get it delivered. But then people started messing with it and they're like flipping them over and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how them drones would work. Kind of like me, we got power lines. Our power is not underground like a lot of places. It's power poles running down the street.
Well, the thing is that they fly pretty high, so yeah, avoid all that.
Yeah, I'm talking about when they come down to deliver your package. How would they know how to navigate it? Really?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess somebody on the other end looking at the camera. Amazon drone delivery would be skeet shooting in some areas.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I saw that one with Governor Christie. Did you see that drone explanation? I did see that one the other day. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Amazon ever get that worked out? Next thing you know, they'll be using it to deliver pizzas locally and all that. There's your DoorDash. Just load the drone up, program in where it's going, it'll do the rest. It's got obstacle avoidance. It can miss a lot of things and still lay it right at your doorstep. That would be cool if they could actually pull it off. Too many liabilities, I would imagine. If one of them malfunction and hit a car, cause the wreck, boy, here you go, you know.
I don't know.
Grab me a beer.
I saw one where a guy had a drone with that. It was a huge drone coming down his cornfield. He threw his metal pipe up in there, took the drone down. It was all fabricated. That wasn't real.
Yeah, I have pretty good signal out here, it looks like.
Yeah. You have a buffer, so you're good.
My internet's in the next room, just on the other side of that wall right there. So,
But you're wireless anyway, aren't you?
yeah, both my computers are wireless.
I know they've been putting cables in the ground here around here lately. I hope they bring in fiber. That would be sweet.
Yeah, fiber's cool, man.
What what speed do you have on your internet, Lance?
I don't know.
I mean,
As fast as,
be
as fast as I can get it.
you don't seem to be lagging it also. I mean, I figure you might be.
No, sometimes my videos, upload my videos, they're taking like twice as long now. And I pay for expedited or an increased upload speed. But I gotta call them up. Sometimes they'll screw things up and delete the service.
I imagine eventually fiber will be everywhere. I didn't know it was coming to our area until just all of a sudden it popped up one day.
When I retired, doing actually taking over.
I am glad I'm retired, John.
Application history in the future. Hey.
Be
Hey. Hey. Got a bug flying around out here. Yeah, I'm in shorts, man. It's kind of warm and sticky today.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I make
It's cool though. I mean, in here it's nice and cool.
I
We've
make the
went
mistake
up.
of keeping warm ups on instead of putting on shorts.
Yeah, it's too hot out here in the summer. I tried it that one time. If y'all remember, I had that fan turned on, and I'm like, screw this, man. I'll wait till fall and winter.
What's up, Rick?
About it, Rick.
What's up, Rick? Our temperatures increased since it went live. Damn it, Joe. Oh, that's a good point. Never even thought about that.
What's that?
Drones being used for hunting season.
I know people use them for fish, spotting fish.
Yeah, they used to do it with the planes. Was it Manheight? Northern
Manhattan, yeah,
Manhattan. They would go and scout
pogies too.
schools,
Yeah,
schools up with the planes.
they know where to
Compact.
set their seine nets.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with pogies. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't mind having another drone just to play around with.
Put some guns on it.
If I get another one, though, it's gonna be one of them little collapsible type by DJI. They're not near as expensive. I had that Phantom 4 back when it was new. You know, the Phantom 4, and it was a pretty cool drone. I had it in the backyard one day, and I had it set to follow me, and it was following Derek. He'd take off running, it would follow him. He'd make a loop, it followed him all the way around, everywhere he went. You know, I said that's freaking cool. There,
Right.
you could hook it up, get it set, like if you wanted to
So,
run
Tony,
down an old country road, like filming a video, and have it follow you. You could do that, get the right height, to lock all that in, and take off. It'd sit right there and go with you. You know.
What's up, Tony? Sam had one that would I think that was standard though. It would like it knew where its home base was.
Yeah, this one did that. It was programmed to where if it got out of range, like if my remote got out of range to where I could no longer see it or communicate, it would just come home and land right where it left from within a few feet. But that was technology when I had mine, and that's been five years ago. They probably do a lot more now. They were talking about these drones here that they don't have that, you know, supposedly the military's got stuff that can interfere with the radio signals and they can actually bring these things down. And they said it wasn't working on these drones, and I don't know how factual this is. And somebody said, well, if it's ran from a program like an AI, like pre-programmed, how far to go, how far to fly, how high up, what time to do this, what time to do that, blah blah blah, it wouldn't have any kind of radio frequency. It's following a program that's already been pre-done or whatever. But like I said, I doubt it. That's actually happening with these. That's dangerous because you do get in a flight pattern or something of a major airplane coming through, and you already get this drone programmed to do certain things. Nobody to control it. You know, I guess you
Yeah.
could override it. Technology is cool, but it's also getting pretty scary. Some of it is.
Nope, I agree. I think there's more we just don't know about. You know, we only know what they want us to know.
Yeah. Oh, this top secret stuff, man, they're probably light years ahead of technology in this country. Things we don't even know about. You know, there is. You know,
Yeah.
make today's technology look like old technology. We only knew what they're capable of. I watch Stephen Greer a lot. You know, and he's talking about the 0 point energy. There's been supposedly people come up with these. There was actually one man lived right there in Lucedale. His last name was Newman. Newman, yeah, and he came out with this machine that supposedly you could put in just a little bit of power and get out all kind of power that is self-perpetuating, which supposedly, according to our, you know, physics and all the laws and all that stuff that as we know it, that can't exist or whatever. But anyway, long story short, supposedly you actually can. It's like we're all in this field. You know how you got a magnetic field? Well, we're actually all sitting in a field where we're all kind of connected, like through an invisible field, and there's all kind of energy just all around you that can be harnessed if you knew how to tap into it to the point to where you would not need a power company. They said you could literally had this little box sitting in your house about the size of a cigarette pack and power up everything in your house because it's pulling energy from the actual air around you, not the air, but this this field. Like I can't think of the words I'm trying to say right now. I'm like, man, that'd be cool if they ever come up with that, but they keep suppressing it because it would be the end of all these major oil companies and energy companies and everything we pay for every month. It'd be free, you know. So he's trying to get it to where it can be open source and let people, instead of trying to get it patented and all that. That's how these people end up disappearing. They try to do it the legal way to get rich off of it, and they're just snuffing them out, you know, and keeping
Yeah.
it violent. So if they could do it open source and get it all out there by, you know, like all at one time to where everybody now knows there's really nothing they can do about it, and then you could actually start utilizing it. But I don't know if I ever
Wills,
see that.
you afraid someone's going to take your water bowl from you?
Yeah, quantum physics, you know, the quantum field that we're all connected. I watched stuff on that. It's pretty interesting. They took some human DNA and had it like in California and took more DNA from the same human like 3,000 miles away on the East Coast, and they were doing things to this DNA to see what kind of reaction it would get, and whatever was happening to the same DNA at the exact same time, 3,000 miles away.
Hmm.
You know, it's pretty wild. That's kind of how they were experimenting with even the idea of having an actual field like that we're living in. You know, could be. Who knows? Instead of being all separate and all individuals like we think we are, we're all actually all connected in that sense. You know, don't know. We can talk about welding. There's my welding machine. We can weld something if y'all want to.
Yeah, why don't you strike a weld? So what that you got? So that hammer that drill sits like it is.
That drill can mount to an I beam sideways, turn the magnet on. It can drill this way, or it can go upside down, or on a 45. It can go anywhere that you got a place to magnet. You know, that will a magnet can stick to. It's like for iron workers, shipbuilders, stuff like that. But the reason I got it because I don't have room in here for a real drill press. And no, that you can't. Let's say I need to drill a hole in a frame of a boat or something. I'm working on a boat trailer, and I need to drill a hole. I can't bring that boat trailer here to drill press, but I can bring the drill press behind me to it, set it anywhere I want, and drill a hole. You know, a lot easier than a hand drill. Something that can take you 20 minutes to drill out with a hand drill, if you can even ever do it, take you a minute on this, if even that. You know. You'll see if you watch that video. I'm gonna drill. It's sitting on some half-inch plate right now. It's pretty heavy, half inch, and you'll see how these annular cutters work. They're not like a twist bit. A twist bit has to remove all that metal, where annular bit is like a hole saw. It's just cutting on the outer part, and then that plug falls out. That's the reason it cuts so fast, you know. But it's way, way more accurate than a hole saw. You can actually tap a hole, you know, once you get through with it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I had to go get that bias.
Like a like a wooden hole saw. You're saying
Huh?
it cuts a plug out, or like a wooden hole saw. So
This is.
instead of cutting the center out, it's cutting a perimeter out.
Let me show you one of these blades if
Just
you've
like
never
this, like
seen them. Do you
kind of
know
like
what I'm
this.
talking about? Hang on.
Nah,
You got the plug out.
All right, I'm gonna. here's the set they sent me right here, and plus I got one that I bought myself because they didn't have the size in there. Little set of them right here. Okay. Open it up. I'm just going to get one of the bigger ones where you can see it better on here. This is 1.16 inches. All right, this little pin right here, if you notice, it's got a flat side to it. Well,
Yeah.
right there, it's that
Yep.
flat side.
Yeah.
That goes through here.
Is a key.
Right, and you line up where your punch mark is right here. When this pushes up, this lets fluid drip down through here. It's got a fluid reservoir, but that's what I mean by it's like a hole saw.
Yeah.
But it's not a hole saw. It's called an annular bit, and it cuts very precision holes. That's 1.16 inches. But this machine will cut up to a 2-inch. But that's what an annular cutter is. Now, it came with a chuck. You can use regular twist bits with it too. But by the time you add that, you get a little bit of run out on a regular twist bit, but not this. Lance, go to sleep on me.
Lance is fighting sleep.
I thought he was the one who was asking about it.
Yeah.
I was, but once I saw the cutter bit, I figured it out.
I thought he was just really, really interested in your conversation there.
No, I actually did doze off. My eyes were shut. I'm telling you, man, flex rolls do me in.
But yeah, but being designed like that, you can cut a big ass hole out in no time. Is my point. That was a big twist drill. That size, that'd take a while, even with a drill press.
See Guggen's question?
Oh, I need some aluminum welding done for my HMMWV. I need to modify the B pillar to make it a C pillar so I can convert it to a 4-door. What's the cheapest aluminum welder I can get? The cheapest? I don't know, probably for a TIG machine, probably, I don't know. The one I got is a really good machine. It's got a 3-year warranty, and it's you can get it delivered with tax and all for $930. But you're gonna have to, buy argon, which means you got to buy a tank or rent a tank. But I did my research before I pulled the trigger on this one, and this was the best bang for the buck. And plus, it's got nothing but good reviews on Facebook. They got a Prime Weld group that you can go to and check them out. And this don't have that digital control like a menu where you have to sort through all the shit. This has got actual knobs on it. Can you enlarge it, Lance?
I can.
That's it right here. So all those knobs, you can look at. I can just look at it so everything's set without having to go through a menu. There's a bottle of argon attached to the back with the flow meter. But that's made by Prime Weld. It's the Prime Weld 225X TIG welder. It'll also stick weld.
And it might be cheaper to just find someone to do it for you, Guggen.
Well, yeah, that'd be the thing to do. Take it to a welding shop somewhere and just show them what you want, unless you want a machine. But if you want a machine, Randy said he was going to buy this same machine. He got to see it up close, and it's a big machine. It ain't no little dinky thing like them little Yes welders and stuff. This got some heft to it, But that's the one I recommend, because if you get into Millers and Lincolns, man, you're talking thousands of dollars. And if it's just something you're going to use every now and then, this thing does a really good job. I can make welds look as good as what I could at the shipyard. I meant all day long, TIG welds, just as good. The reason I said that the shipyard buys really good shit, top of the line.
I saw you rocking that welder the other day. Laying in dimes in there.
Huh?
So I saw you rocking the welder the other day, laying those dimes in there in the wells that you're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed welding. That's the reason I bought the machine. I went almost 3 years without working. I'm like, man, I want to weld just for my own, just whatever. Do projects around here. The price to fill it ain't too bad around here. $47 to fill my bottle. My bottle is 125 cubic foot. Now you can get up to a 330 cubic foot, but that bottle cost me $295. But it came with a full load of argon. But the initial cost of getting a bottle is what it cost. But after that, it's under $50 to get it refilled, and it lasts a while unless you're out here every night blowing and going.
Mine's $42. My bottle isn't as tall as yours.
Yeah, well, if you just wanting to do that one thing, it'd be much cheaper just to buy what you want, be done with it. But if you want something that you'll have from now on to do projects with and learn how to weld, then if you ever do, that's the one I recommend for the price. You ain't gonna beat it.
Well, I had this was
Anything under $1,000, that's pretty good.
yeah. I think my bottle's probably 30 inches tall, maybe. I don't think it's 36.
What's that?
The bottle, my bottle.
Oh, yeah, they
75,
make different sizes. They got I
75
think
maybe.
180. I want to get an 80 cubic foot just for nitrogen to blow, like leak check and stuff, like on automobiles and stuff, and blow them out, whatever the case may be. I've already got the regulator and everything. I just need to get the bottle, and then I want a bottle of C25 to do MIG welding with. Because it's just a matter of time before I'm offered a MIG welder with this new channel. Yeah, welding talk. Somebody got to do it. Might as well be me. And I want an air compressor. A 20-gallon would do it because I want to get a plasma cutter at some point too. All these toys I want.
Because we can still do this too.
Yeah.
So that water will do all that for you, or you're just saying just with different gases? And
No. I would have to have separate machines. I would have to have but man, they've come down in price so much for this stuff. It's just like you can get a plasma cutter for a couple $100 now, up to like 50 amp. It'll cut all the way up to half-inch plate like I got right behind me. I'm not going to fool with nothing no thicker than that I'll foresee, But if you need a bigger one, pay another $200 and get something that can blow through 1 inch or whatever.
Yeah.
1 inch still, man. Shoot.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. But and then a MIG gun, I would just like to have that just because of the speed of it, so much faster. I haven't welded MIG in a long time. It's been freaking years. That's just something we didn't use much in pipe. Hull department used it a lot, that and flux core. You can actually use straight argon with MIG, but on carbon steel, mild steel, it don't lay like it should. It wants to pile up on you. Look like you at the end of the show, Simon.
Yes, sir.
Let's keep dozing off. Oh well, he lasted 30 minutes. He did it longer than he thought he would.
Yep.
He works in the parts department, not at the manufacturing. Russ, okay.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Man, just sleeping. I did doze off, man. I'm telling you, that Flexerol wipes me out. I mean, just flat out wipes me out. It does what it's supposed to do. It's a muscle relaxer.
Are you not hurting right now?
I can bend my knee.
No, what I asked you.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Randy?
Hey, Randall.
Oh, Randy's in the house.
Yeah.
I ain't
Randy
bent my
comes
knee
in right
though.
when Lance is falling asleep.
I can start.
I've been boring them, Randy, with this welding talk. I didn't have no backup.
I can start live if Sleeper wants to go to bed.
But
I try hanging to 2 hours.
yeah, I try to preserve that argon because like that table I'm getting rebuilt, I'm stick welding every bit of that because of speed and expense. Stick rods are way cheaper than having to weld with TIG, but I mainly got TIG for welding stainless steels or aluminum. If it's carbon steel, I'm gonna stick weld it. And if I end up getting a MIG machine, I'll MIG weld it. But that takes gas too.
What are B bottles?
Huh?
What are B bottles?
B bottles?
Yep, the letter B.
I couldn't tell you.
I saw two of them on Marketplace. 2 B bottles for sale.
I don't know. I mean, unless it goes by another name, I don't recognize what that would be. Butane bottles, maybe? No, propane is what people use. Propane, natural gas. I don't know, man.
Small
B
settling.
bottles are small as acetylene bottles. Okay, I didn't know that. We just call them acetylene bottles.
That's big. Okay, I thought it had to do something. I couldn't figure out what it was for though, and there would be 2 of them for sale on Marketplace.
That must be the ones for like little brazing rigs and stuff, or like home air conditioning, little oxygen acetylene. You pick them up with your hand, a little truck, walk around a truck.
Yeah.
We used to use acetylene and oxygen at the shipyard, and man, probably 15 years ago or longer, they got rid of the acetylene and started using propylene. It doesn't burn as good, but once you get used to it, you can burn all right with it. Don't get as hot as acetylene, but they wanted acetylene completely out of that. Used it for freaking 100 years, then they decided to get rid of it. But yeah, they went to propylene. It was more stable. Acetylene is not a stable gas. Anything over 15 psi, it can become unstable.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right here. I got for sweating joints, or solder joints.
Yeah. Small square. Yep, I got a wrench that fits them.
Yeah, I'd say this was a small square one.
I got a little ratcheting wrench. It's made for this type bottles. It's a AC tool, but it's the same size. Actually, it's got multiple sizes if you flip it over. Later, Brian.
Have a good night, Ryan.
Barbecue is done. Dinner time. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, this time sucks, man.
Yeah, it's what, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Trying to cook barbecue. I mean, you already know anything 8 hour cook or longer is going to run into nighttime.
Yeah, you gotta start like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, I got to start in the dark and then finish in the dark, probably. I think the way I'm going to do that video, since I'm doing other things, is just like, all right, pork butt's just another pork butt, nothing special, but I will show you some pictures of the final result on the end of this video. Yeah, and let you see what it looks like and how it turned out. Something like that. That way I ain't got to sit there for hours just waiting on it. We'll see. That was my idea anyway. you was on Pepsi, you could have been part of the new generation. They use meth allegedly.
This time zone sucks. I just got
So
off.
oh,
Driving
driving
now.
home now. Oh shit.
5:35. No, he's 6:35, right? 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he's an hour behind us.
yeah, 6:35.
Man, that's what sucks is having to work every damn day.
Yeah.
Holy crap. You gonna look up one day and be my age and realize you worked it all the way. That's what happened to me. Worked 2 jobs forever.
Came from my cut set came from the shipyard 30 years ago, selling auction selling
What you reading?
the moose.
My cut set came from a shipyard 30 years ago. Auction settling. It will be about it. I guess he's saying it will cut anything.
Yep.
About anything. I had 2 days off since I've been here. Whew. Dang.
Yeah, that's like his last day off was like a month ago.
Mm. Oh well, you're narrowing it down. You're already middle of December. Now you're talking about February. You still got some time there. You probably still got more time left than what you've been there. It'll be here before you know it, though.
Yeah, they were saying either January or February, but
Yeah.
Didn't he say something about they may not start the second phase of it or something, so they might get home earlier?
yeah, they were saying it might be January or it might be February.
Here's the thing: they're doing all this testing, and if this company actually goes in there and does all these repairs and stuff, then they're gonna need inspectors to go back in there and check all that shit again to get to sign off on it.
After the repair's been done, you're saying?
Yeah, afterwards, after they're identifying all the problems
Right.
and
And they gotta
document,
fix them.
then they'll go in there and make all the repairs or cut out whatever they got to do. Then it's got to be inspected all over again.
Mm-hmm. It's like doing the job twice.
Oh well, if you don't do it there, he'd be doing it somewhere. But it would be nice to be closer to home. I know him. I know it would be. That's the way I would see it anyway. Some guys love being on the road like that. I never did like it, man. That's the reason I stayed in that shipyard most of the time.
60%.
Reject rate. Holy crap.
How do they know? I mean, so I guess, so if he fails a weld, how are they going to identify what he failed or what section or where it was at?
Everything's documented.
That's what he's doing. He finds it on their like that phase array and stuff. They know exactly where the defect's at. They know which part. Kind of like at the shipyard, we used to do a lot of X-ray, and they'll find something in your weld, and they
Right.
give you the film, and you lay it over that weld, and you can see exactly where you need to grind. You can mark it, whatever, and you know where you need to start grinding. And eventually, you grind deep enough, you're going to find it. And if it's all to the side, it's probably not that deep. You know what I'm saying? It could be right up under the cap or into the filler. But if it's dead center, a lot of times it's in the root pass.
Right, but when someone's coming back behind him a month later, however long, I don't know how long it is. I'm assuming it's not at the same time that he's failing something. How do they locate a month later where that weld was?
Documentation, records that they keep. I'm sure this machine he's using, they section a pipe off like with X-rays, like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, all the way around, and they have multiple films they take. And if they find a defect, let's say on number 3, then that film is showing what part of that pipe it is. But I know what you're saying. If it's years down the road, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but it's going. I'm curious to see what this company's going to do. Are they going to pay to have all this stuff repaired? Are they that serious about it? I guess they are, because they're paying a shitload of money right now
I was
just
gonna say,
having them do this.
I would sure hope that they're that serious about it, much more as they're putting out just to find out.
Yeah, that's a shame, boy. That speaks poorly of the craftsmanship, though. Real bad. I like people that take pride in their work and really strive to do a good job with it instead of just get by and get a paycheck.
It says record the scans, and the scans are encoded.
Yeah, he knows. I don't know anything about what he's doing now, but I do know how UTs work and X-rays and magnaflux and all that shit. But that phase rate, that's all new to me.
Oh,
Couldn't tell you. I had to work around a lot of them guys that do that stuff, and that's the extent of my knowledge.
going back to lurking.
Yep, you'll always see me doing that Y word.
We had a big issue out there at that shipyard probably 8 years ago or so. And it all happened because they had that one Navy ship, I think it was an LPD, that the lube oil severed at sea. And all the lube oil was coming out down the engine room and all that. And it completely disabled that ship, and it had to be hauled back. And boy, that caused a big ruckus throughout the Navy and shipyards and everything else. And they ultimately blamed it on undersized wells that were failing. And so they had inspectors. Actually, they took pipe fitters, a lot of them, and designated them as an inspector, trained them on how to size a well to see if it had the proper mount. Most of them were socket wells. You know, as a welder, we always welded T by 2, which means thickness of the pipe times 2 from toe from the to the toe. In other words, if you had a 1/4 inch thick pipe, as a fillet weld, that weld better be a 1/2 inch, twice as much as the thickness is, all the way out to the toe. But the QA looked for 1 3/4 thickness. But we went to 2T just to make sure we surpassed their 1 3/4. But anyway, they went in there, they found tons of undersized weld, not just at our shipyard, but all of them, all the naval shipyards. And that was a major expense, going back and having to add more weld to all these finished wells and finished systems. That went on for years. They don't do it no more, man. You better have that shit right.
So I guess it was some type of engineer person who said those welds had to be a certain size.
Yeah, I mean, it's all done with Navy procedures and stuff like that. But fillet weld, like I said, the QA looked for 1 3/4 thickness by 1 3/4, and we welded thickness times 2, which is twice the amount, to make sure we exceeded. They didn't want you to go crazy with it, because now you're applying too much heat to everything. You get what they call a heat affected zone. That can be bad in itself, creating warpage and shrinkage and all this shit. It's a fine line, really. But yeah, anyway. Now that I put everybody to sleep,
I'm doing a pretty good job on my own.
What's that?
I say I'm doing a pretty good job of it on my own.
I took a nap early, boy. I was just sitting at the computer watching video. I just started feeling heavy, so I set my little sofa behind there, and I knew I just got my neck pillow, and I was out. I was out for about an hour anyway. 8 new welding crews starting nights Monday. Oh, they're already bringing welders in. We are going to get slammed with repairs. We only have 3 other phase array guys besides me. Holy crap. 8 new welding crews. So they already got existing welding crews there. Welding crews. So each crew, I wonder how many's in a crew. 10, 8, 10, 15?
That'd be crazy.
It's a lot of people, man.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all are gonna get slammed. Oh, you can only do what you can do in a day, man. I ran a crew one time of 25 pipe welders. That drove me nuts. That was a lot to keep up with. It was way too many. Way too many for one man to have to handle. There's no way you can get by each one of them welders in the course of a day and really check on them, plus do all your other crap they expect you to do, progress and all that other mess. They finally got it down to where we all had like 8. 8 is doable. About 8 cats to a crew. They were just undermanned on foremans and they were overloading the ones they had. I don't miss that crap at all. That's where I made my mistake. I should have never took that job. I should just stayed on my tools all the way through. I ultimately went back on them anyway towards the end. Oh well.
Hindsight's 2020.
Yep. Stress, man. Stress out the yang yang.
Make you the big boss. You don't have no friends.
You got what?
I say you won't have no friends.
Nah. It's E91 pipe, so it has 450-degree preheat and has to be PWHT, so every weld gets scanned 2 times.
PWHT, explain yourself, Ricky.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that is. PWHT. 450 preheat. Damn, that's a lot. Holy shit. I know what PWHT means, but I can't remember. Post weld heat treat. Okay.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I was gonna call it pretty wicked hot.
Damn, that must be some hard ass pipe. We got that HY80 and HY100 out there at the shipyard. The hull, the ship's on a Navy ship. The hulls are made out of those alloys, and it's a hardened steel, and all that has to be preheated, but not to that extent. 125 degrees is preheat on like HY80, and I think HY100 might be a little bit more than that. I don't remember. We didn't do hull. Now we did have to preheat, like if we were putting a weld penetration into some of that metal, we had to preheat it before we could weld mild steel into HY80 or whatever. All right, I'm done with my welding talk. If y'all want to talk about coffee or whatever, or barbecue. Do we have Do you have a barbecue sign now? We're talking about barbecue. That's the most important one. And the least ever talked about.
I don't think I have an official one. No, I don't.
Later, MMA.
Later, Hemi.
Oh, we still have one of these in here. Look at this.
Ooh, boy, that looks good. I could devour that right now.
The last time we had the photo contest, that stayed in here.
Y'all don't do the photo thing no more, huh?
No.
People don't like it.
It's hard to get enough participants and something like that to really make it interesting, I guess.
I think so. I'm back with Simon. I just think it just wasn't something people were really interested in doing. They would make their efforts at it, which I do appreciate, but it just weren't really wanting it to to have to do it. I thought maybe doing once every 2 weeks. I think Guggen said something about doing once a month.
Okay, that's what you're saying, right? Yeah, they got them strip heaters. Like if they're taking, let's say they're setting a house on a Navy ship down onto the actual bulkheads of the ship itself. It's big ass thick metal and it's double beveled. And the fitters go in there and fit all that stuff up and tack it in. Then he lay these strip heaters all the way down them seams, and they have to get that up to heat overnight or whatever it takes. And the welder has to weld it while it's under them strip heaters, and then I guess they unplug them, turn them off, and they slowly go back to normal
What's
temperature.
Guggen talking about? A chicken diving casserole?
I have no clue.
Have you guys ever eaten a chicken diving casserole? South trashy, but so good.
So trashy, but so good. Once a month. We might entertain again after the holidays or something. We'll see.
Maybe the last weekend in January. The last live on January.
Yeah,
Try it for that date.
we'll see. We can try something. It just I don't know.
I was gonna ask, have y'all seen a video? I've seen many of these. Smoked pulled ham.
Yeah, Joe did one not long
Yeah,
ago. Looked
I've
yeah.
good.
seen
2 weeks
probably
ago.
probably seen 5 or 6 videos of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be trending right now or something.
Which I don't get. I mean,
I mean, I don't find it at all interesting.
right. I mean, if I do pulled pork, I have a pork butt. That's what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah, it's just the fact that it's secured ham, I guess, and it's
I
just
mean, the
something.
ham is the back leg, right?
The ham is the back leg, and
The
the
shoulders are
pork
the
butt
top
is the
front,
shoulder.
right?
I know my pig anatomy. I used to raise them and butcher them years ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't find it interesting.
Yeah, yeah. The pork butt up in here, and then from about here to the elbow is
The
the
picnic, the
picnic,
picnic.
and then if you go from here all the way up to here, that's all of it, of course. And then your whole ham is like your whole hip all the way down the shank to where the knee is. That's a
Right.
whole ham, or right above the knee. I guess that's a would be your shanks right up under that.
Don't know. So must have been 6 videos. I haven't clicked on any of them. I think I saw Joe's, but I haven't seen anybody else's.
Yeah, looks like Lance is gonna make the whole 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say you would.
I saw the one that Troy said what Scotty did a while back. I didn't think it was that far back already, but it's like that. We're cooking a hamburger, a wide hamburger over a pot of chili. I just don't get that.
That over the top chili.
Yeah, over the top.
Yeah, it sounds also coming up back around again.
It's something different. I mean, I'll get that, give it
I
that,
mean,
but
you're smoking the meat, and the chili also gets smoked because it's in there.
yeah,
What are y'all talking about?
Over
Chili?
over the top chili.
Who done that?
Several people have, but what they do is they get the ground beef and season it up and put it above the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
the,
know what you're talking about and let
the
it
chili.
smoke. Somebody did that not long ago. I think Jax did that not long ago. A couple
yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I
Dude,
haven't done that per se, but I've done stuff similar with the meat would smoke above what I'm making, like a pot of beans, like
Hmm.
barbecue beans, and let that meat, whatever protein I'm doing, let it drip into them beans. It didn't go into beans; it just dripped into the fat.
Yep, I
right?
want to do that with brisket. Put the beans in the bottom, put a brisket on top.
Right, right, right. I think that's what I did was a brisket, if I remember right. It's been a
I
long.
also want to get part of that brisket, chop it up, and put it in the beans.
Yeah. 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 I always look to see what the next TikTok trend things are going to be. Some people's wheels are always turning.
Now I get it, Troy. Changing it up.
Yeah, different ways, being creative. Being creative.
We got a little drizzle today. I almost sounds like it's raining again out there.
We did too. Supposed to
Yeah.
be cloudy the rest of this week, but it ain't really showing rain.
Supposed to have had a tree lighting tonight, but that was canceled.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been getting into wrapping meats and pizza dough lately. Aldi has a pre-made pizza dough, which makes it simple.
Turn.
Wow. All right, hold on.
I got to use that pizza insert on this LSG. I guess it's gonna be after the first year now. I didn't let so much time get by me.
Oh, they definitely do, Troy. They get those Pillsbury pie crust. Those are really good too because they got a little sweetness to them and flaky.
This is Randy just sent me this.
Who?
Randy, this is it's a brisket elote, like a cream corn, but it has brisket in it, or Mexican corn, street corn,
Huh.
but it has brisket in it.
Okay.
All right, Demoose. We'll see you later, buddy. You beat me.
Oh,
There we go. That looks so good. I hate how the new update for the iPhone set the photo app. I have stuff everywhere now. That thing copied like 4 different times.
I think Verizon's trying to get me to go over to Apple. Keep sending me all these deals for Apple phones.
Yeah,
I ain't changing nothing. My phone works.
I ain't changing nothing.
It
I
works.
got to upgrade at some point, but right now mine's fine. Knock on wood. Usually, the biggest thing that happens to my phones is the battery gets to where it won't last long. Then you ain't got no choice really. Either send it to Apple or just get another phone. I've tried those Amazon batteries; they don't last 3 months.
Yep.
Right back in the same problem.
That's why I upgraded to this 13 because my 7 wasn't keeping a charge anymore.
This is a 12
Pro.
Plus Pro. What do they got out there now? 16, 17?
The 16 is the new one.
All right. So if this phone lasts another year, then I'll get the 17 when it comes out or whatever. Yeah, I've had it a while now. It's been hanging in there, but I charge different. When I used to work, I didn't pay attention when I charged. I'd just put it on the charge at night while I slept and take it off in the morning. And that battery would only last like 3 years, three, maybe 4. But now I let it burn completely down into the red, like 10%. Then I'll fully charge it at 100% and don't let it just stay on charge. Unplug it, and I'll get 2 days still. Right now, I get 2 days out of a charge.
Pigs in a blanket, Troy V. So we call them pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket are sausage, right? Little sausages.
Yeah,
Hot
you can
dog.
do it numerous ways. Some people, I know, we used to do that. Get those Pillsbury little roll up turnover roll up things.
Mm-hmm.
They take them little small party sausages and
Yeah.
kind of roll them up and put them in the oven and bake them. And it was a little miniature sausage rolled up in one of those.
Yep.
Vienna's.
Those are good, but you can also do a full length hot dog or sausage, whatever, you know.
Make them real big. Huh?
Yeah.
Cut them down, cut them into sections.
Damn, y'all get me hungry.
Yeah. I ordered food for my mom right before we started, but I didn't order any for myself because we eat earlier, and I thought I wasn't gonna be hungry, but now I'm starving.
I didn't eat no breakfast. I thawed out a tombstone pizza, or I cooked a tombstone for lunch, and I haven't eaten since then. So I'm gonna have to get me something when I go in there.
8 o'clock. My
All right,
order.
people, I gotta get. I made it 2 hours.
Barely.
More energy, Lance. More energy. All right. Maybe see you Tuesday.
No, I'll definitely be there Tuesday.
Well, yeah, now you're gonna be falling asleep.
Well, hopefully I won't be.
Well, this is the sleeper live. This, it's fitting.
Watch me sleep.
Yawning and dozing off. That's what you get on a sleeper live. All right,
Just that med. I should have known better that medication. I know it kicks my butt whenever I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you drink a
But
beer,
when I had food,
you probably would pass out.
yeah, if I
Don't drink a beer.
I knew I was getting ready to eat food, and I have something on my stomach when I take that medication.
Did you eat?
What does that medication do?
Painkiller.
Swelling?
Inflammation, yeah. Cut
Yeah.
up with wheels. Yeah, he stinks. All right, chat. Thank you again. Sorry I didn't hang in there longer, but I do appreciate you being here. And
See you on
we'll
Tuesday.
see you on Tuesday for Simon's Live.
Have a good night.
Later,
Night,
guys.
y'all.